cool, way less. My crew, the best.
Hi! Hello! Welcome back, everyone. I gained some color, I believe. At least that's what people told me. Anyway, I was surfing a lot, and it was a lot of fun, but Jesus Christ, I did not know that it was an endurance sport. So yeah, that was something. But why we are here today, why we have gathered this fun stuff. The PCBs are here, and they are looking fabulous. They're looking amazing, and we're gonna play around with them. My goal would be to have like a simulated snake. What, Noita? Oh, I forgot. Sorry. No Noita today. No Noita today. Only science. Only science. Well, maybe later Noita, but we'll see. But yeah, so these are the PCBs. We designed them on stream, partly. They are tiny. They are freaking tiny. They have like a... It should be like a 16 by 16 area, but it's like whatever, right? And yeah, the goal today is getting these to have a little snake run around and eat things, right? Just a simulated snake, BRGB, and then I'm happy. I believe that already is a lot to ask, but we'll see. Okay. One thing I did not want to do without you guys is this. You put the microscope over it and add it to the bottom left of the screen or something? We'll go to the microscope next, don't worry. But I needed to... They're like standoffs, you know, and then... Wonderful. They are tiny. They are so tiny. Isn't that amazing? Like, these are the serious. I am always serious. What do you mean, my friend? I am always serious. But I see problems. Oh, I see already problems again with the YouTube chats. Isn't that amazing? I have plot running in the background on a different machine. I should check on it right now, because the idea for today's stream in the background is that we can have what's it called? We can use this also as a little test for the unofficial YouTube API. We'll see about that. Okay. Okay. We have things are being uploaded. Things are uploaded. This we just put story. Yay. Okay, cool. Daily upload. Okay, what? Am I lagging for you? Am I lagging or you? Sometimes. Maybe I a little bit. Yeah, I do seem to drop frames from time to time. I don't know why. Maybe the network here needs to warm up again because I was gone for so long. It doesn't know that it can actually use all that and needs to use all that. That's like YouTube autoplay sometimes is very interesting, right? I started a Monster Cat playlist because I was like, hey, yeah, EDM. Today is an EDM day, right? We're gonna be a little bit hype. We're gonna be a little bit fun. YouTube says, no, you're gonna listen to chill music now. Cool. I mean, it's a good song. It's a good song. Okay, let me check on Claude really quick. I'm just gonna bring it here. Closure. Okay. The pain and suffering. Okay. This will just do its thing while we move over to the soldering station and actually do some stuff. Alright? See you in a second. Oh, I noticed something. I noticed an issue. I don't have my overlay open. Hi. Ooh. Maybe shouldn't happen. Maybe I don't have the to relog YouTube. Oh wait. Sorry. Wrong button. Twitch. When the guy who wrote the thing can't even use it, you know, then you know you're in for a fun ride. Okay, delete the source, add the source. Yes, I understand. I made this, thank you. Yep. Yep. I need to got picked up immediately. Nice, cool. Oh! Said it got picked up, but then it wasn't. Action skip channel and negative cache. Recently cached and offline. How's the night going so far? I mean, I just started. So, the night hasn't even begun. But yeah, so... We move. Give me a second. Do we need a second or do I just need to click here? I just need to click here. But the problem is that that is wrong. Right, that is wrong because of... Again. Oh shit. Oh. That should be better. Fully. Right, copium. He broke his back. I threw out my app. Sorry. Yes. Okay. And I mean, it probably is actually correct that this is the text screen because this is the. What? Huh. Do we want the microscope big? I think we want the microscope big, right? Yeah, let's put the microscope big. It's fine. It's fine. Woo! It is loading. Make this actually correct size. Do I have my... Oh, did I forget my microphone? Apparently I did. We put that there, I guess. A lot of stuff going on. Anyhow, hi. LED array. Look at the LED array. Oh. Look at it. What am I looking at? Those are LEDs. They are 1 by 1 millimeter. They are addressable RGB LEDs. So they are like when you look at your PC and you have like RGB, right? That's the same, just tiny, very tiny. I'm going to grab a better microphone because I, for some reason, forgot to bring it up here. Give me a second. Yeah. Hey. I am back. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now we have a mic that should be a little bit better when I move. Okay, cool. So, also, you not being into tech, that's absolutely fine. I'm actually very happy that you aren't, because now this seems way cooler than it actually is. Because this is not only a PCB and like LEDs and stuff, right? This is custom made. Like, I designed it, I ordered it, and now it's here. And now we can look at it and be surprised that it actually friggin' worked. So, yeah. I'm unsure about this one. There was something during the design process where I was like, I'm unsure if it needs to go this way or the other one. But we can just check. And maybe we need to resolder that, but in the end, it should work. Good job, way better than mine. But what do you mean my job? That's nothing I do for my living. Like I sit in front of the computer all day. And then look at things. This is my hobby. It's an expensive hobby. But it is a hobby. What is your job, Jinxer? Is that how you pronounce your name? I don't know, man. Like, words. Okay. Let me check. Do I have my phone? I have my phone. Let me check my funny thingy here. So this is called a put pressure on Z. Ah, Fixer. Ah, okay. This is an A04400. We can search for that. A044 4400. Right. How are you guys doing, by the way? It is time to click on this. Off. Do I wanna risk it for the biscuit, or am I just going to be like, nah, it's working, right? Surely. Does that green thing do anything yet? Well, on its own, it does very little, no. This is just a board with, an LED matrix on it, and, yeah, a little bit of circuit protection so I don't burn another bird. Because, the last time I did, stuff with, expensive components, well... So it's a toaster? Not yet. Not yet. And I will give my best so it won't turn into one. We'll see about that one though. So what we need to do right now is I need to find the right JST connector. Come on. Up we go. And then we're gonna crimp. Like the burning stuff. I don't like it, but it happens when things happen. Okay, so oh, my mic is moving away again. This was how many? 6. Yeah, that one should be fine. Right. Like so. Oh. That looks good. Cool. So that connector. I need to pull up the sheet actually because I am a forgetful little guy and I forgot where the data pins and stuff are. We could technically, just look at the yeah, you know what? Let's look at the PCB and show you guys how you would figure that out by yourself. So, okay. We have these connectors, right? And wow, I actually designed it in a way that makes it really hard to do what I just wanted to show you guys. So these all have traces going beneath the connector, so you can't see where they're going. I love that already. Then there are the data lines. This probably is a voltage line, and this is a ground line. Which one is which? I don't know right now. Also interesting choice of thickness here. This one is proper thick. That's good. This one too little. And I hope these are connected. But surely they are, right? Surely they are. Oh, that's wonderful flux. Yeah, okay, we're gonna look at the schematics. Not gonna risk that again. Okay, so when we look at the schematic. Um, okay, cool. So, right. Totally okay. Maybe I can't. Okay, whatever. Then we're just going to try to rotate this in a way where I actually can do things. So wait, blue is the bottom. Okay, so yeah, okay, blue is the bottom, and that makes sense. So, looking at the schematic, these are the two data lines. That was pretty obvious. And then we have... Dun-dun-dun-dun. Look at it properly. Ground. Yeah, that's to our ground. Okay. So it's like that. Data, ground, voltage. Okay. Surely I won't forget that over the next 5 minutes, but hey! Let's see. Okay, so I have some wire, and that wire we shall now put to it. I think we actually way more. Really works. Okay, cool. So, and we just wait. Drop that in a bit, so it's more parts that actually matter right now. Take. But cool. So, right. As I was saying, I think I want a decent wire length, but I don't want them too long because data connection that will go close. So it just 5 centimeters. And then found out that this is a JST 1 mil, so we 1. So this is, I remember for the oh boy. Yeah, a lot of. They are so tiny. You have like this huge crimping tool. I at least considered to for their size that that's okay. And now I can also use wonderful chat. Thank you for your question. Well, probably long, but hey, it is fine. It's not like we need TikTok to grow or anything. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, cool. So we are going to use, wanted to say I understand everything, but I'm dumbfounded. It's fine. So what we now need, we have this little tiny piece here. And that needs to be plugged into here so we can connect a controller. Because this is completely stupid. This just has, oh, I get data and then I do things. But where the data comes from and what the data actually is, it has no clue. So what we need to do is we need to make a connector so we can actually connect this to here. We want a connector and not solder it directly, because then we don't have the issue that if one of those boards break, we have to resolder everything and maybe break the board that way. But so we're just going to build a connector really quick, quote unquote. The fun part about these connectors is that they are incredibly tiny. And that just is always a lot of fun to crimp these really, really, really tiny things. I mean, oh. Also again, thanks for sticking here when, when you don't understand stuff, because this is exactly, like, for me, this is all everything is obvious, right? I've been doing electronics since I was, I don't know, young, and going through university, a lot of stuff just became, oh yeah, that obviously. But you can very much point me to directions where I was like, oh yeah, wait a second, that actually is not obvious. That is quite the opposite. Because, right, if you do things like this, your first instinct might actually just be, hey, I'm just going to solder my wires to this, because why would I bother with this finicky thing of, oh yeah, need to crimp this and make sure the polarity is right and all that. That's annoying. It's a lot of thought that you need to put into these things. But experience says it's a lot more work to fix these things afterwards. So just making sure you have like a proper development setup is such a breeze. Such a nice. So, there. It's crimped. Oh, that one was perfect. That one was good. So I'm gonna show you under the microscope really quick how we actually want these things to look and what I did wrong with the other one, because that is actually also nothing too intuitive. So these crimp segments, they have like two things. They're like two main parts, right? They are, you have in front, this is the actual connection bit, and this is the crimp part. What you want is this the smaller one to connect to the actual wire, and this to go over the insulation. So exactly like this. When I just this for space. Hi. So that this rips onto the insulation and this squeezes down on the wire. This is ideal. This is how I did it earlier. This works too, right? It now grips on to the wire here too, but it also does this. But this is ideal. This is what we want. This is what we want. And this is what we most likely get. It's not bad, it's just not perfect. So we will, yeah. We will move on. Okay, so we have two of these, and we can already put them in so we don't mess up our wiring. So we know that the first two are our voltage in, so we're just going to put them in. Like so. And press down. They then lock in place once they're properly inserted, but we can wait for that once we have all of them in. Okay, one color is done. Next color. Time for red. Time for black. And about 5 centimeters. No need to be accurate about that. We can trim the other side. Always. It's always a good idea, right? If you are working with connectors, give yourself a little wriggle room. Like, don't try to make it millimeter perfect, because you won't. You won't make it millimeter perfect. These things are tiny. You might accidentally cut off a little bit too much. And then you're gonna stand there and be like, ah, damn it. Gonna do it all over again. Give yourself a little bit more wiggle room. That's always a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay. YouTube has like great songs today. Like actually, goated. Really nice. I was like feeling EDM today, but YouTube convinced me that it's definitely a chill day. Okay. These guys being so tiny is always a very stressful thing, but okay, press in. The installation has yet to reach the stage. I think it's okay. We'll see. Yep, that one's good. And obviously, I will break something. I doubt even that all of the PCBs have arrived in a working condition. If they have, oh my god, I'm going to be so incredibly happy, because then I don't have to think about, oh, what happens if I order like of the final product, like 15 and like 5 breakers. But I'm definitely gonna overcommission a little bit, because that's just the right thing to do. But and here I have just insulated, I removed too much of the insulation a little bit. Doing surgery, you also have many things. One wrong move and might affect the person. Yeah, but that's different, okay? One wrong move and it might ruin someone's life. Here it is one wrong move and I have to buy the thing again. You work on different levels, my guy. That is... And then there's like this borderline, like this borderline dance between, you have like those sub-micron precision, and yeah, get the freaking bone saw. We're going to town on this leg. Like the spread is so incredibly large. I mean, it is also large with electronics, but most electronics these days are miniaturized as hell, and like the big power electronics you rarely see. Like the huge respect. Life and death, yeah. I mean, that does exist when you work with electronics, but that is rare. When you work with people, that's the default. Like, you can very much tap yourself on the back a little bit there. You work with higher stakes. And my normal day job is I sit on the computer, and when the computer told me, that did not work, I'm just going to change a few lines of code and then try it again. Right? Oh, I pushed something, like I gave my how do I explain that without using too many buzzwords? I enabled like a wrong part of the code, and now the customer can't do things more. Better press the undo button. Do we have an undo button in surgery? I doubt it. So, my guy, it's okay. It's okay. I have respect. And that's a lot. And that alone. We got the kill switch. I mean, sure. Sure. Can you tell me which hospital you're working in so I don't go there? I would very much enjoy not getting chosen to try out the kill switch today. I can't reveal that. Damn it. No, that's like, this is always a tough decision. Do I want to ruin my good tweezers, or do I try the bad ones? But I'm just going to try with worse ones. There we go. I mean, I do believe that I have like the motor ability to perform pretty decent surgeries, but it's all slippery, and working with humans. Well, I very much dislike that. Okay, and now we take 2 random colors for our data lines, so just that we have a little bit of color, you know, a little bit of color. There we go. Time to get these. Actually, I was like, if I just put 6 of these prim connectors on here, how many more will I take out of the box? And paint me surprised that we haven't killed a single one yet. These are usually... I usually use way more than I need. Just never view open heart or brain surgery if you can't handle blood or liquid. Yeah, like, blood is fine. I have hemochromatosis, so I see my blood all the friggin' time, and like seeing someone else's blood, I doubt that would faze me too much. I just don't like humans. I just don't like working with humans because that is just that's just annoying. Oh, that's... I just realized that the TikTok can't see it. You just don't like humans? Maybe clip that. I mean, you clip that. But I don't think that's a too crazy take from me. Because in the end, I am a guy who works in IT, and I don't even do front end because that is too close to humans. Right? I do big time backend, and I have even moved away from backend recently and have moved towards like what's it called? Platform engineering. So making sure the backend runs properly. That is like I am so far away from humans, I love it. Nice. I'm slowly doing more DevOps. Yes, yes. Join us, join us. It is fun though, right? Seeing like Kubernetes do all the things. Yeah, so that is called DevOps is development operations. That means like everything a developer needs, you are in charge of. But that means like stuff running the servers, making sure they can actually push the code to the customer, and yeah, basically everything that they don't have to handle, everything but the code, but that runs the enterprise. Like support stuff, a little bit less. I mean, we are kind of support stuff for the developers themselves, but it's more like the electricians, you know, like they put up the lamps and make sure that everyone can work in the building. But we don't really give too much of a shit if like a developer has like a problem with their computer. Like that's just not our thing. But if they have like a problem with the building, then yeah. Does it pay well? I mean, I'm getting paid okay, but my company handles pay strangely. In general, you can get decent salary. Like I've heard that like if you're a decent Kubernetes expert, then, which is like one of the things we use, then you get like 120k a year easy. Euros, which is I have no fucking clue what that would be in US salary. It doesn't translate well. It's a very decent salary. I mean, okay, is 120k a decent salary, or is that very much good? I'm not in the USA, don't worry. Okay, nice. So I can hate on them as much as I want. I have started cosplaying as a sysadmin. Fake it until you make it, baby. And I mean, every job in IT can pay well if you find the right niche, right? If you just want to write code, learn like a really old language like Fortran or something like that and go to banks. They will pay you crazy money to write code for them. But it's also not a nice job. And currently we are working with like, I wouldn't say like cutting edge technology, but we are like putting some new technology, for us at least, on the table. And that's a lot of fun. Like getting to go through the whole process, buying servers, finding out what we actually want to run, how we want to run it. That's like a lot of really nice things to think about. The whole operations. Average here is 10k euros a year? You couldn't survive on that in Germany. Oh, I mean, you can. Just barely, though. That is like lowest income bracket. In Norway? It's Norway, bro? But yeah, wait, 10k average? Nah. You're shitting me. Wait, I'm actually Googling that. Because how can you survive? Like, Norway ain't cheap, it is. Is it? The ride? Ah, that guy. You guys are so rich. How the frig are you only getting 10k? I mean, not you, but like average. I doesn't want to load. Well, gonna better than Germany? Yeah, I mean, the average. What is the average in Germany? Like 20k? Probably. Before taxes. That is probably also going to make a huge difference. Because I know that we have more fishermen. Ah, seasonal workers, eh? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of wine hubs. I have no clue. Wine hubs pay well, but I only know one hub, and that pays out okay. Okay, so. Because now we can just take all of the GitHub. Yeah, exactly. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Dixer? Huh? Dirty minds. Dirty minds. We were thinking Pornhub. How could you? Well, this is an 18+ chat. We are allowed to say things. At least I decide that we are allowed to say things. Okay, nice. So we have all these funny guys. Can I? Is this? Ah, no, sad. Okay, it's not. Not magnetic. Away. No, bring this closer. There you go. Close. So I can have the arms. They now need to help me hold this. So I can put some solder on them. Oh. Then we bring over this funny guy. So we don't die because of the funny fumes that we're going to produce. Are we old? I mean, we better are. Staying young would suck. Oh, I already want another vacation. Just this time. Oh my god. It was fun, but man, I want to do that alone. You came home from vacation yesterday? Yes. Yesterday was my, yesterday we took the plane and oh, and like Monday, I was the last day when I went surfing, and I was like in an intermediate lesson, and boy, first of all, how the frick do they move so fast in water? Like they just paddle and they just like 10 meters away, and I'm like, not even moved a fucking inch, and they have so much endurance. They have so much endurance. That is crazy. So what we're doing right now, just putting a tiny bit of tin on these wires. Which will stop them from fraying out and makes them easier to solder and work with. Yes. There you go. Nice done. Okay, cool. So, that is that. Now, we need to think about our controller, which is an ESP32. It's like from Norway, try Polar Bear, the good aged wine. 190 Polar Bear. I did not think that you could/should eat them, but I mean, yeah, kind of makes sense that you can. You have to check them for trichinosis, like the funny parasite. I know that we have to check basically everything for that. Just cook well, yes. I mean, no, that you can't cook them. You can't kill that with cooking. The issue. You would burn the meat before you actually got anywhere. And you can trust me on that one, because I am a licensed hunter. And I'm allowed to, yeah, I'm allowed to do things with animals, which is something. I haven't. I just have the license. It's just something we do on the when you're living in a rural area, apparently. Okay, cool. Hey, this is our fun little guy. As is an ESP32, it's an incredibly powerful microcontroller. And do I want to do something with a breadboard? I think breadboard would be a good idea. I think that would be a good idea. So, breadboards. You'll get good money here. That's true, but for me, money is like only a third of the equation at this point. I need two things that are more important. I need a very nice, I hope that link works. I am unsure, but if not, tell me. I need a nice place to live. I need a lot of room, and I need to have access to my things, right? And secondly, I need to have good workplace culture. And God, I have hit a jackpot with that. And it's not perfect, right? It's nowhere perfect, but it's really good, and it's really close to perfect. Like it is. Workplace culture is something you cannot underestimate the impact of. And Bims has seen my company, and I think he can attest to it being special. For better or for worse. We're also kind of chill. Okay, but are you that chill? Not to throw you under the bus, but we're better. Okay, we can use this. If you get a job letter from Norway government, can provide you with free housing for 2 years. Yeah, okay, but okay, what does free housing mean? Like, housing is a... That's a... Also, I would need to learn Norwegian. Do I want to learn Norwegian? That is really big. Is Norway in the EU? 2 rooms, 1 kitchen, 1 attic. If you catch wolves. Why are you catching wolves? Speak English? Yeah, but okay. Okay, yes you do. But what is the actual official language? I know that I wouldn't have to, but let's be honest. You're a dick if you're going into a country and not at least trying to learn the language. Yeah, so I would need to learn Norwegian just for my own sanity. Because otherwise I'd be like... What? Okay. That one is a fun exercise now. Some Russian, Dutch. Russian makes sense. Why Dutch? I don't know if people speak it here. I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough, I guess, but still strange why they do. I wouldn't have expected that. Okay, wait a second. We can do better. Nice. All these around each other. So they become one. And now we just follow this onto here. Illegal immigrants from Dutch. The Dutch are the illegal immigrants. That's actually hilarious. No, that's a good joke. How dare they come here with their Pommes Spezial and I mean, I actually have thinking about like moving to Scandinavia, but the problem now is that I went to Fuerteventura and now I'm like, ah, maybe I should learn Spanish. Hey, you know, surfing culture and all that. Or maybe Hawaii, but Hawaii is US, so that kind of falls flat. If Hawaii wasn't part of the US, I probably would move there. But it is, so I guess. Then there's also like my hometown being cool kind of problem. That I really like to live just here. I don't like USA? Ah, me neither. Hawaii is nice because of the actual like culture and the nature, right? Hawaii is cool. The US? The US? Bro. You would not get me to to move to the US for any salary. Like, actually. It's just Jesus Christ. For a lot of other countries that are like, I would probably say, yeah, that's okay for that amount, but US now. There you go. Okay. And now we have a different connector. Do I want to make this more secure? Kinda, yeah, you know what, we're gonna make that a little bit more secure. So, funny thing that we have is called UV resin. Woo! Woo! We're going to do some resin stuff. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Just going to place this here, put some resin on top, and then cure it so we don't have to worry about shorts and stuff. Oh. Some time to actually go through, and then we're just going to turn on the UV lamp and give it some time. Not looking into that. Can I harass children on the DC server? On my DC server? No, there are no children. They all got banned. There are no children, so there's no one to harass, I'm sorry. Yeah, this used to be a pretty children-heavy company, community, but stuff happened, I got annoyed, and then I just, we decided that it would be better for everyone involved if they would just, move company. Yeah, we are a company, my guy, we are a company. We are a company, alright? Okay, nice. UV hardening resin is that's such a cheat. Now we have a pretty stable connector that we can just plonk into a breadboard and be happy. Lovely. Cool. Now, let's think about the rest of the stuff. We need okay. We need DuPont wires. Alright. Cool. Do I even have some which are male to male? Yeah, I do. Sorry. What? YouTube. Yes, I'm still listening. Bitch. There you go, okay. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm just going to plunk this down here, and then we can start wiring this up. So this goes here. Go. Why am I not allowed to press down? Because of not properly spaced pins, eh? They are properly spaced, alright. That already is a bit annoying. Oh, wait. Don't I have a breakout board, please? I used to have, hey? Don't see it right now. I probably lost that. Well, rip, yes. I mean, Bims, aren't we a company? Am I not your employer at this point? Yeah, that's fine though. We don't need that many pins, and this should be okay. Yeah, greedy ammo. Employer, yeah. You work for me, right? Okay, sure. Where's my money? My friend. I want to see results before I will pay you. As any good employer would do, right? As any good employer would do, I want to see results before I give you money. What results? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What results, eh? And you want my money. No tasks, no result. I've given you plenty tasks. You've always said that you don't want to do them. Wait a second, can I actually just... That might just work. 13 D12. Go. Okay. And just use the kill switch. Do not use the kill switch. I repeat, the kill switch is not for use. Okay, let's see. I'm scared. But this should work, right? It should probably turn on. Nothing happened. Ouch! Nothing happened. Why did nothing happen? No, that guy's in. Yeah, we need parental consent or medical proxy consent. Sad. Yeah. I'm sorry. I make the rules. Okay. If I plug this in now. Oh, that one turns on. Okay, cool. You have 5 volts here. Do we have Do a 5 volts there. Do a 5 volts there. Okay, so everything works up until the part. We adopt Caesar LP as your typical IT guy. My friend, I am more senior than BIMS. I would have to adopt BIMS. Okay, so basically, what I gathered from here is that we now need to program this. See, it's just a number, sir. That is a very, very scary thing to say in this chat, my friend. I will not elaborate. Oh, damn it. My cough is not. Well, that's okay, right? At least now we have someone who can turn off the machines. Okay. We're going back onto the PC because we need to. Give me a second. Back. I'm so. I am happy that I will go. Oh, I go to sleep in my own bed today. And I probably will try to get some stuff done. Okay, so young friend, enjoy life while you can. I mean, yes, do that. Okay, so. Yes, please, sure, update. CD git CD. It's what do we call that? RGB badge. Okay, cool. mkdir test underscore anime. Okay, now this is the part where BIMS is starting to hate me again. Ten x 10 LED matrix to it. It's split into two data lines on D13 and 13 and D12. Is it WLED? No, wait, it's not WLED, right? It's called oh no, it is WLED. Yeah, cool. WLED is something else? No. That is a very nice LED kind of thing. Like that is WebSoar to control NeoPixel LEDs. The web GUI for that stuff? Yeah, I mean, we don't want that. You want custom code? I mean, in the end, I want WLED. Because that just does a lot of stuff for you already. Right? I don't know if they live so. Yeah, they do. It's open source. My guy. It's open source. Pre-program is simple. Snake. The food should cycle through all of colors. These should change it's to whatever. Is he putting commands? No, I am vibe coding. So this is Claude Code. It's a basically a AI kind of bullshit kind of deal for coders, and I'm basically just describing what I want. Free labor? Yeah, free. $200 a month. Very free. Sure. Oh yeah, they got them bills? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you already just attained that. Using WLED, it doesn't really make sense here, so it's fine. Trust. Trust the AI overlords. Sure, right. So we plug in the USB. The point with why vibe code for this, right? Why use AI? It's faster. This is really low stuff that it just doesn't make like okay. To flash this prefer what did we use? Platform IO? If it works, see you next time. You go work now? I'll see you. Bye-bye, and thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a chill time at work. Hope it's going to be quiet. Okay, we'll use platform IO. Oh. Ah! What?
Tyxa became a crouton.
Ew! Thank you so much! Ah! Yay! One of us. That is one of us. Oh, thank you so much. Crazy. It's been a while since we got a new subscriber. You know, it's like a while. A little bit, but while. Thank you so much. I didn't know tech dive, but I loved all the stuff. That's good, that's good. I hope to make like all this a little bit more understandable maybe? So people can actually understand why people do this? Because it is cool, it's so cool. It's so can make things like it is. Anyway, you have a great day. You have a great day. I don't wanna keep you anymore. You need to work. You need to work so you can pay up. Buy me more subs. But yeah, I really try to make technology and all this stuff more like lower the barrier of entry, right? Because it feels very much scary at first, but it's so cool when you're just having like this basically ultra pure rock stew stuff for you. Like it's crazy. Yeah. Bam bam bam. Yup. Cool. Build failed. That was to be expected. Less people. Interesting. Yeah, sure. I still have my cough. Lovely. Okay. Let's see. That's Flash. Okay. Done. Now we are going to see if it actually is done. Let me connect this to hotspot. I mean, the code is shit, but it works. The code is dog shit, but it works. The code is so shit. Oh, it's so bad. It is so bad. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Okay, so first of all, hey, thank you for the follow. Oh no, it's a scam. Okay, but how? It's so bright. Like it is blinding. It is. And it gets warm. It does get warm. But that's decent. Like, yeah. those LEDs are pretty good. And I don't think. Do I think you can see it? Is it? Nah, that's fine. That's fine. So, let us go over to the microscope again and look at something, because there's actually something interesting happening here, and I think I should show you. Also, hi YouTube, thank you. Let's see. One second. Okay, so why am I like this? Oh, there's something really funny. So if you look at the LEDs, you can see that they are like rotated, right? And that made the wiring way easier. So they're always like in this cluster of 4, right? Like one there, then there, then there, then there, and they're like always in these 4 clusters. So they're like a little bit zigzagged. And I was worried, which was why one of the oh, you can't see. Cool, lovely, thank you. Right. Still wrong. Okay. Pull this out. Then. Why? Why no one? One? Ah, there you go. Okay, cool. So now you can see. So these are like oriented in these clusters, right? You can see like there's this one thing that's like the chip. You can also zoom in a little bit more. Get a little bit easier to see. So it should be okay. So following. You can see the chip here. And then there's a few diodes. And those are actually what makes the light. But since they are now rotated like this, the light per pixel actually comes from a different point per pixel, which I thought might look shit. Right? That was like the fear that might just not look good. But luckily, I don't think it looks bad. If we turn this on, and maybe turn off the light. I don't think it looks bad, does it? I mean, there's a lot of glare on this camera, but I actually, looking at it, I don't feel like it's that bad. What do you guys say? Looks cool. Thank you! You do be flashing? Yeah. I'm gonna flash you too. But right, it's not that bad. I think it actually is alright. I'll turn off this light maybe better. Oh, doesn't. Well, that was a good idea. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with this. Do you have like any, like actually be very much critiquing this? We need to, most important thing, yes. Bad apple? Okay. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. Oh wait, so you were on YouTube now. Oh, thank you for testing that. Actually, just yeah. Okay, wait. So one. Yeah. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I believe it is possible. We just need the data, right? We just need the data. I kind of wanna. What? But I did not think that I would get this right on first freaking try. You know that? I did not think I would just get this. Like the PCB design, right? The code is shit. The code is shit. That's not. That's actually quite the decent test if this gets too hot. But right now it's fine. This all is fine. This feels fine. Nice. Actually decent. Okay. Doing some more advertisement. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. We are basically ready. Basically ready. Have to get this over here. I mean, do that one of the questions that I have right now, do we even want to use an ESP32 for this? Or is this actually more something in the line of we want more? What do you want to do? I mean, the idea is to have this like as a badge for Congress, right? God, it's so bright. It is so bright. Like on the highest brightness, it actually is damaging my eyes. What? Okay, I can tell you that this is not bad Apple. I can tell you that this is... How did I manage that again? This is not bad Apple, or can you see it? Looks about right. Yeah, perfect. So, it's just on and off. You keep clicking the wrong button on your stream deck? No, I actually didn't. That was something else, and that actually is kind of intended. But because when I'm sitting here, I normally don't have the clip on, and I speak into that mic. So, yeah. Also, I didn't stream in like a month. Not really, but like half one. So yeah. Flashing on and off, not. Excuses? Yeah, those are excuses. Fine. Not showing the animation, please. Oh, setup in Flash. That's the issue. Oh god. The VNF, please. There you go. It can't work if it doesn't have actual data, so that's fine. That's fine, right? Surely. I mean, we could also increase the amount of LEDs we have right now to like a decent chunk, but the problem with that is we would need to solder some more, and yeah, I don't know if I want to do that today. But I do like that is the first F ball, right? I still have 5 more. That meaning I can give these away. I can give these away. I will give these away. It's so bright. It actually is crazy bright. So that helps me so much. Alternative downloaded manually. 503? Interesting. But I mean, are you interested? Should we make a giveaway for these? I can sign them. They are numbered. That is actually, you know what? That's cool merch. I want to give those away. Yep. I don't know what kind of giveaway I'm gonna do with those, but sure. Right? Lovely. Right, so that's... Yes. No, I want the full batch though. Leute? Maybe, nah, don't know. Ah, yes. The converter is incredibly good. I probably will just go to sleep actually, because once we have Bad Apple running, okay. Once we have like this running, or maybe a few more, then we're gonna go. But these ones I will give away. I will absolutely do that. I think that's a fun idea and a way to give back to community and blah yada yada yada. It's just a fun idea. Hello, hi. Oh. Bro, hello. What's up? We are playing around with custom PCBs. This is a 10x10 RGB matrix, and yeah, it's fun. And already hooked one up to the CSP, and we got it to play Snake, and right now we're working on getting it to play Bad Apple. Because obviously it's a display. We have to play Bad Apple on it. It's like, right? Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, right now we want to. Oh. See ya, bye. We make the no. Actually no, Bims. Actually no, because I think that it's better to have them as a separate thing. Not only for wearability, but also for customizability, because then this is just a display. Just a display, and you can put whatever hardware you want on it. Right? That makes it way nicer for people to then go, hey, I want to have a I'm You on there. I want to have some LoRa stuff on there. Like, you can integrate your own project into that without needing to re-buy the display. That is way nicer. Oh, right, firmware flash failed. Yeah, maybe because I didn't plug it in. Like, oh, so bright. Okay, let's see. Is it Bad Apple? Not yet. Open serial monitor now. Oh, that is Bad Apple! Oh, that is Bad Apple! You can't see shit, but it is. Oh, it is so RGB. It is so RGB. Oh god. Why do you make it flash? Because normally it's just black and white. I was like, these are RGB LEDs. We're gonna make it RGB, obviously. Wait a sec. We're gonna go over again. We're gonna go over again. One sec. Time to look at it. Time to look at it. At this monstrosity that I've done. I mean, that's Bad Apple, right? I mean, it is a 10x10 matrix, but it is Bad Apple. And I actually don't think that the Like the LEDs being turned matters too much, right? Because they illuminate pretty evenly and they are blindingly bright. I will absolutely have to reduce the yeah, I will have to reduce the brightness on those. But that is so fucking funny, man. Oh my god, let's go. Does it wrap over? I think it loops, yeah. If that's what you're saying, oh, what do you mean with the wrap over? I mean, it is Bad Apple in its entirety, right? But also we can now measure the temperature, which is nice. So right now we're running 40 degrees. And it is still rising. So maybe a good idea to just check it. Pretty sure the middle is the bottom and it wraps to the bottom. No, I don't think so. The problem is I don't know where in the video we are right now, but if I restart it, you might be able to see it better. You see what I mean? Oh! Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, the data lines are the wrong way around. Okay, wait a second, but that is an easy fix. That's an easy fix. Just need to switch the data lines. Which is, again, really nice for this design. It's stupid fucking simple. Really is. Okay, that was not good. We just... I broke the connector. I just made all the pain, all the misery. Harry wants to be my enemy. I shouldn't have pulled. No good idea with these guys. That one comes out easy. So we only have to fix one. Get out. I said get out. There you go. Maybe, wait a second. Maybe the snake actually does work then. And it's just not good, very good at pathfinding, which is like kind of fine, right? Oh no, the ESP doesn't handle pathfinding very well. What a tragic turn of events. That should probably work. That should be easy. Yeah. Maybe it actually coded it so it isn't perfect and makes mistakes, but that's... I'm just gonna ask it. Nope. No sense to speculate. Either look at the code or ask the LLM. Made it. Go. So. This was the original orientation. We just want to switch them around. Nice. Okay. So, Bims, are you interested in the actual badge? That now is a question that are you interested? Because this is actually way better than I thought it would be. This is really good. Yes, nice. Okay. We switched. Then we actually needed an artist, I think. Isn't that funny? Oh. Yeah, that looks way better. Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah, that, oh god, now I see it, Oh boy. The frame rate is good, right? The frame rate is actually good. And like, yeah. I knew it was fucked up. I thought it was just the pixels being pixels, but yeah. Yeah, oh god, yes. I can't, you can actually watch Bad Apple on that. Oh god, is that funny? Oh god, is that funny? And like actually I'm so surprised about the speed of them. Like they have a I think they, what did I aim for? Like 100 FPS? Watch them burn out? I don't think they will do that. Like a long time. And for the actual batch, we will need to reduce the brightness in software because that is bright. Like it actually hurts looking at it. I'm not kidding. Like when I look at it, I have like that burns into your. It's crazy bright. It is crazy. We're just going to let this run for a while because I am interested how high the temperature will get. Because I haven't used the thickest copper core, so that is something, and I will use a thicker one for the final version. But if we run into thermal problems with this already, then we probably should think about some other things. I mean, right now we have 50 degrees. Oh! Well, hey! We got Bad Apple running. In RGB. That is kind of crazy though. It's kind of crazy how well this worked. But look at the refresh rate of that. There's basically no motion blur. I'm so going to present that next Open Friday, by the way. Okay, we reached 56 degrees there. And if you just blow over it a little bit, it does drop a good. Oh my god, wait a second. Color's pretty? Yeah. Hi, Joe. Hi. Are you interested in getting one too? Like this is the small version, right? That is like the actual tiny one. I can show you my finger. Like this is my finger. This is the size of this thing. Like, yeah. The purple mode. It changed. It actually did change the mode, didn't it? Interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's just RGB, right? You can do whatever you want with that. It is so bright in person though, like it is actually hurting. I will have to reduce the brightness a lot in software, but it's you can push this, right? You can push this. Actual W. Yeah. Hey, I am so surprised how well this worked. And yeah, we're just going to use that schematic to use more data lanes. How are you though? I'm doing good. I'm back home. My vacation is over, sadly. But it's fine. All good things have to come to an end. And now I'm actually looking like a human, Ichiro. I actually look like a human. I have a tongue, right? I have And that is a surprise. How did I manage to do that? Hi! I mean, it's hard to see, but I actually don't have white skin color anymore. I have picked up some color. Hi! Tja. He suddenly popped. Sure. Oh. But yeah, I didn't think that it would go this well. I have ordered 4 more. I will give these away soon. So if you want one of the tiny ones, let me know. I'm gonna give these ones away for free. I will absolutely build bigger ones. And if you want them, you will have to pay for them, but they're gonna be way more expensive. Like one of these cost me already 25 bucks. The bigger ones will be more expensive. But they will also be friggin' cool. Friggin' cool. I am excited. How are you doing, Ichiro? I see you're still on the ZZZ grind. So I haven't been... You plan on hanging up around in your room? No, I actually plan on making like a little badge that you can wear. So going on like conventions and congresses, I will be the coolest person in the room. Because I will have the one thing that everyone wants and no one buys. Because buying a literal badge for like 200 bucks is like guys. I mean, they won't cost 200. They're like probably more 150-ish, but still pretty expensive. But hey, do you do art? I know that you have like a really nice I know that you have a good taste, because I need someone to make the silkscreen art. Let me show you what that means. So, you have like the all the components, right? And then you have like stuff like this. But there's like a white line here, and then there's like 10 times 10 LED pitch test. We have complete control. We can write on that whatever we want. So obviously, the obvious answer is we are going to put some cool things on there, like maybe a salad or maybe something you want. And just for everyone who participated in this, we can put like a little Easter egg. And then we're obviously going to put maybe some things like, yeah, they're like whatever, basically. You can put whatever. I'm unsure if we can actually make custom orders. That would be really nice if they let us just put like different silk screen on each order. And then still have like everything processed together. I'll have to look into that. That would be nice. But in the end, we can basically design them however we want. You can even have like a different color PCB. I'm going with black for mine because I think that will make the LEDs pop a little bit more. But yeah. Just need an artist who actually like does cool stuff. And probably will be on the backside the art. That is also something that we are going to talk about, because I will try to cram as many components on here as possible on the footprint, and that means that basically the entire front will look like this, and then there will be the backside, which is just less crowded, with like some caps and then a little bit of stuff like this. But maybe there will be like some like a little edge where we can put stuff. But yeah, that is the thing. I am excited, and I do think like the 1.6 mil is fine. I don't think we need to try to push it close. It doesn't feel like we need that. I'm going to present this to my company and like talk to some people about that, because I just want to get some feedback of like some other nerds that are not bound by being by some nerds. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. Are you gonna limit brightness by hardware? No. No, only software. Only limit brightness by software. So you can have individual pixels being very bright. I won't limit that by hardware. I will build it in a way that you can actually pull the entire, like, all what you need, everything what you need. Absolutely. I think hardware limitations are only that necessary when you are 50C. I mean, yes, 50C, but I mean, I will make it, getting the temps down a bit would be cool. I mean, 50C is way in the operating range, right? We can push 80 if we want. We shouldn't push above 60, because then we actually have like heat dissipation where it could hurt you. 80 would still be fine for the hardware. But this is not the thickest copper pour, so we will have more thermal mass on the finished one. And I will put a disclaimer on it that we should limit the brightness to like 30%. Because it actually hurts looking at it right now. It is too bright. Print a diffusion layer that you can snap on. I'm unsure, like, you guys are not seeing it the way a human would see it, right? I'm unsure if a diffusion layer would be nice. But you can, like, the thing will be open source. Right? The thing will obviously be open source. Caesar doing something not open source, not happening. So, if you want to put a diffusion layer on there, then do it. That's fine. I'm very much welcoming that idea. And I think that like we've been pushing 50 degrees, yes, but only during scenes that are very bright. Right? Normally it seems to be like more like 40 and that is fine. And right now it's actually going down a bit. At 41. It's okay. I think the with the thicker copper pour we're going to be absolutely okay. Unless you put like the whole thing in white, which I don't know why you would do that. Then you just get one of like these ones, which is like the not so cool cousin. But yeah. That is actually kind of crazy though, right? Look at the difference. These have like probably a 2mm pitch, and these one have a 1.6. That is way more dense, and they are RGB. That is so good. I'm really happy with it, and we could push them further. I just don't think that we are going to get anything by that. Because if you look at this, what if we look at this really close? There is still space. Right? There is still space between those guys. And we could fill that. We could absolutely fill that. But you can also see that like some of the LEDs already have like a bit more solder there. So I don't think that I would go on a yeah, I don't think too small would be nice. This seems manufacturable. So I believe this should be it. Right? Did you rotate them on purpose, by the way? Yes. The reason for that is so let me turn this guy off and then I can tell you. So, where am I? There. Do you see those, basically those axes called the traces? Basically, yes. Not really shorter, but just easier routing. So, give me my laser so I can actually see where I'm. Okay, cool. So, you see these axes, right? Those are either ground or voltage, and then these traces are just data. So it makes it really easy to route this, because you just have like a voltage pad basically, which also helps with heat dissipation. Voltage pad, ground pad, and then the oh god, the data lines just do like this zigzag pattern. 1, 1, 1, and then just have to do this little hop here. which is so nice for routing. That is just for routing purposes. If it looked worse, then I would have gone with a non-rotated one, which is just a lot more work. But this is yeah, just for routing purposes. It is always a question, right? Probably with bigger LEDs, you would see the rotation more, and then I would go with a non-rotated version in the next one. But since these are so small and so bright, I don't think that is a trade-off I'm willing to make. And I can, in the final design, even increase like the copper pore around these a bit more, so they have even better thermal transmission. So yeah, that is basically the whole rationale. You didn't. But yeah, everything here is by design. Are they routed as a bus? Yes. So these are two bus lanes basically. It's not really a bus. It's something similar. It's even less complicated than a bus. I mean, a bus usually has like a termination and some actual addressing. This is just like they all sit on one data line for some reason, and yeah, I don't know how they work internally. But they are very, very simple. And which makes them so nice, right? Because you have only to carry about that one data line and the voltage for each LED. And then you just go ham with it. And I've went with 2 data lines here because then we have a higher refresh rate, right? Because you have to put the data out, then it travels through each LED, and then at the end, you hope that you got to the point fast enough. When you have 2 long data lines, like maybe 200-ish LEDs on one data line, then you will have a pretty slow refresh rate, which is obviously not something that we want. So here we have 50 LEDs per data line, which will be which is a bit less than what we'll have on the finished design. The finished design should function with about 120 FPS. This one can go 1,000 or so. This is bullshit. Like having 100 LEDs all split over 2 data lines is basically overkill. What was the res again? For the finished one, I'm currently looking at like 64 by 40. So that is still wearable, but also a range where it's say you have plenty space to play around with. But I will probably think about that number a lot and maybe go higher, maybe go lower. Probably higher. 8 by 5. Yeah. It's like a, it's more oriented as like a badge, right? It's more in the sense you would wear a badge. Not so much a common or really sensible thing for like content watching, but like a sensible thing for a badge. I hope. To able. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's between 16:9 and 4:3, so yeah. But in the end, the aspect ratio matters way less in this sense, because you are not using this as a display per se. Yeah, like you will have different zones to put stuff on, right? You're gonna put like your name running through there, and then it transforms in some kind of animation, stuff like that. You just wanna have like something that presents you and is cool. It's not really about, hey, I wanna play Bad Apple on it. While we can do it, while we do it, it's not about that. Not mainly. You will absolutely. And I know. Yeah, but Bad Apple? Yeah, you can run Bad Apple on it. You know it. Bad Apple is absolutely fine with like this. And that is way less than a finished design. Like it is watchable on a 10x10 grid. I'm actually surprised how good that looks. Like it's so smooth. It is so smooth. If I had like some high-speed camera, I would love to see how high the refresh rate is. Or maybe an oscilloscope might work too, but now add sub-pixel rendering. I mean, feel free to do that. I don't know if I want. For AA, I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense for dimensions that are this small. Right? Because everything that blurs will then just blur everything. I don't know. I haven't looked into sub-pixel rendering too much. So I don't know if that actually is like something we would like. Not. Probably not. E-text. What the is that? Do I wanna? I mean, yes, but we can't actually do that. You know why? Not oriented properly? Yes. I mean, yeah, that is like okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that part. Yes. First of all, the LEDs don't have a like the horizontal stacked up, the horizontal stack up. They just don't have that. And then we are also running them. Can you make it stop my eyes? I can put Snake back on it if you want. Would rather see Snake. The flashing? The flashing will stop. Like, we will get purple soon. Yeah. I'm gonna put Snake back on it. I wanna see Snake. Snake. But I'm boy, I'm excited. Not only the first, not only the like actually the first PCB I ever ordered. It is also just in general. First PCB, and then it's not the first PCB I've ever designed. That's not true. But the first more complex one. Like, it actually has like some decent amount of complexity. Elf. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna give you a Snake. I'm gonna give you a Snake. Playing with tiny displays. That should have been the stream title, you know? But I didn't think that we could play with tiny displays today. And it just works. It just works. By the way, the Snake only, like, it only dies when it hits itself. That's the lose condition. And apparently it is stupid for that, yeah. Do we make it perfect? Good? Okay. Prevent, let me see. Oh god, yes. It's now choosing a star. Oh, we love it. I mean, it's a decent pathfinding algorithm. I'm gonna give him that, but... What did you have for dinner today? Some stew with potatoes. What did you have? What is done? Currently thing. Okay. The snake can now snake. Perfect snake. Perfect. By the way, like, someone told me that we are losing. And I stood that entire time. Okay, anyway. There you go. Standing again. Look. There you go. Perfect snake game. According to some. Might actually be perfect when you have like a nah, nope. Very much not perfect. But long enough, I guess. Yeah. I believe I shall go sleep. We've done it. It's working. No, why no? Gonna be back tomorrow then. And probably earlier. Actually, it's so late. Yeah, it is. And there will be another one. There will be another stream. So. Hi. Oh, Jesus. So, without further ado, have a good one, everyone. Thanks for checking in. I'm gonna go eat. Bye. 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 Mama. Bye.